So there are countless opportunities to make money today. But which one is actually going to set you free in terms of financial freedom and help you achieve your financial dreams and goals? Well, stick around, because in today's video, that's what we're talking about. 3 different money earning strategies that you fall into, regardless of the type of business you're doing. So stick around. Hey, what's up everybody? Brian here, Revenue Pro Tips. Welcome back to the channel where we bring you information, tips, and online-based opportunities to match the information we provide you to help you achieve your financial dreams and goals through setting up multiple streams of income, whether that be within your business or your personal life, all right? Now, today's video, we're talking about 3 money earning strategies. That's right. Really, despite the type of businesses you're involved with, the opportunities you come across, really, there's only 3 different strategies in terms of earning money. So in today's video, right, I wanted to bring this to your attention because regardless of what your goals are, whether you want to make a few extra dollars to be able to purchase something, at the end of the month or anytime you want, aside from just the necessities of life, right? Or if you want to be somebody who makes 7, 8 figures and beyond, right, for whatever you want to use that for, you need to know the fundamentals that are going to help you get there and do that, and which strategy is going to be the one you should follow to achieve your goals, all right? So with that said, again, there's only 3 strategies. Now, the first one I'm going to give you, see here, is M1, right? Now, the M1 strategy, guys, is the one you probably want to stay away from, okay? The M1 strategy is what 96% of the population is actually used to, right? This is where people are trading time for their money, all right? Now, the problem with that is that it's saturated, okay? Like I said, 96% of the population, this is their approach to earning money, to earning an income, right? And it simply does not work, right? Because the more time you put into something, you think that you're gonna make more money. But the problem is that you have everybody doing the same thing. Therefore, the pay is way less for whatever these jobs are that fall into this strategy, right? In addition, trading time for money is obviously not the way to go, okay? You have a lot of people who will push the work harder, you got to grind. Well, I know people who are working 2, 3 jobs and they're still broke. So, it's not all about the hustle. It's not all about the grind, okay? I tell people, one of my things I tell people that I work with, coach, mentor, is that the only thing that I work hard at is how to work smarter. Okay, because again, I know a lot of people who have great work ethic. They're in no way lazy at all. They do whatever it takes to earn a dollar, to take care of themselves, take care of their families and their responsibilities, but they still have nothing left to do things they actually enjoy aside from the necessities of life, okay? The next one is M2, okay? The M2 strategy is used by 3% of the population, so a lot less people actually doing this. And this is where you use money to make even more money, right? So investing, right? A lot of people, investing is synonymous with this particular strategy where you're taking a bit of money, maybe from savings and stuff like that, putting it into the stock market, mutual funds, things like that. And there's other ways you can invest too, where you can invest, you can be a private investor, somebody who loans people money for startups, things like that, right? There's different ways in terms of investing and using money to make money. The challenge with this is that you have to usually educate yourself really, really well, okay? You want to be somebody, because you're taking hard-earned money and putting it into something where the issue with investing is that if you're not diversified, right, and you put all your eggs into one basket, so to speak, and everything, collapses in terms of like the stock market and things like that, right? Some of you might have had people or been affected by the recession 2008, right? I know people who lost 70-80% of their retirement, okay? That's a big problem if that's your only way of earning income outside of your job, okay? So again, M1 and M2, you probably want to stay away from these 2 strategies. They're not the very best. I mean, you're making some, you're growing some, and there is some opportunity with the M2 strategy, right? Using money to make money, that's fine. Okay, but really the one that you want to be focused on is M3, ladies and gentlemen. This is used by 1% of the population, right? And The thing with this though is the reason why you want to be here in M1 is this is where you take your time and you multiply your time by creating multiple streams of income. MSIs, multiple streams of income, right? Multiple flows of income, however you want to say it. But this is where, and look, everybody has only 24 hours in a day, okay? So we all have the same amount of time, but how is it that some people seem to be enjoying their time and it much more in a manner of leisure and pleasure and play, but not be stressed about money? This is the reason why, because they're using the M3 strategy, which is creating multiple streams of income or multiple sources of income. All right, so they're taking the same amount of time that you and I and other people might have put into jobs, but they're taking the time and maybe a little bit of money putting it here. Maybe there's businesses that you can start for free. If you follow our channel, we share strategies where you can actually create businesses this very instant for absolutely free and start generating income. Okay, so multiple sources of income is where you want to be focused on, because this is where you can leverage your time. This is where you can leverage your resources best, right? And you can actually leverage people as well in a manner in which the first two strategies you cannot. All right, and this is how you're going to achieve your financial freedom and financial success, ladies and gentlemen. The thing is, with the M3 strategy, the 1% of people who are doing this actually account for 96% of the world's wealth. Okay, 96% of the money in circulation is going to them. All right, and that's because they have set up businesses, again, investments. The M2 strategy, they're doing all these things. Okay, but they're doing it on a massive level. Okay, but again, if you want to achieve these dreams, these goals, especially if you have giant dreams and goals, you want to be one of those 7-figure, 8-figure income earners, or something like 6 figures, right? If you're earning 6 figures, you basically fall within the top 2-3%, 1% of people out there in the world, right? If you're earning like $250,000 or more, all right? So you can definitely get there, and the best way and the quickest way to do this is set up multiple sources of income and leverage your time and leverage your resources, all right? So the other, the M1 and M2, hey, do what you have to do for the time being, but just know that M1's in the M2 strategy, if you're falling in between, within those two, you're basically fighting for the other 4% of the wealth that's available out there in the world, all right? You don't want to be doing that. Remember, that's saturated. What you want to go to is where there's the least amount of people, but they're touching the most amount of money, all right? So again, I want you guys to understand there's fundamentals, there's principles to accumulating wealth, just like there's fundamentals and principles in your spiritual life, in your relationships, your family, things like that, right? It's really, really simple. I'm not saying these things are easy, but it's really, really simple. So plug in, start studying this, see where, based on your goals, your dreams, what you aspire to, in terms of your finances at least, which one of these strategies is best for you, right? If you're somebody who's completely content and completely happy with your where you are, just working your job, and it's your passion and you love that, stick with that. Definitely stick with that. But again, if you're somebody, just know that when you rely on one source of income, or maybe even just two sources of income, if somehow you lose your job, and then somehow when in 2008 when there was the recession, right? In years following that, a lot of people, the stock market, everything crashed. With that, so did jobs. So if you're somebody who has a job and you're investing in the market, and that's your two only sources of income, you're done. A lot of people were done after that. So for some people, that was a big wake-up call, and they've learned to start getting into the M3 strategy, which is creating multiple sources of income where they don't have to rely on 1-2 income sources, because they got 5 other sources of income coming in to help them out and take care of them. Okay, so that is it. That is your 3 money earning strategies. All right, you're gonna fall just like I do somewhere in one of those 3. I just wanted to bring that to your attention as you go out, you create businesses, you go after your dreams, your goals. So I hope that is helpful to you all. If you like and gotten value from this, you like the information, let us know by hitting the thumbs up button. Let us know you like the video. Also, if you have any comments, suggestions, anything like that, put it in the comments below. Also, hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification right next to it so you don't miss when we drop new content. Because, like I said, information, tips, and opportunity we're bringing to you on a weekly basis. So with that said, follow us on all social media platforms at Revenue Pro Tips. This is Brian. Until next time. Peace.